Atlanta. Just about.
Hey, Brian, you could say the out.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Well, look at the 76ers starting group. And it's Teague in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, and both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders. Here we go.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Here's Young. Pass to Teague. Drives to the hoop. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here's Young, guarded by Young. Four on the clock. Puts it up. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Beasley. Outside Teague. High arcing shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Young, the pass to Young. Young against Young. Over right. And that one's drained from the low block.
Even though he'll never be big, Trae Young plays bigger than many thought he would.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Teague. Count it. Teague's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Young. Here's Young. Checked by Teague. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young can't hit. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Teague. 6 points for him. And that one comes up a bit short. From 11 feet away, Young misses. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Teague, the pass to Beasley. Three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Young. Checked by Teague. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Young from long range. Rebound by the 76ers.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
It's deflected. They get it back. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Basket counts. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Young against Teague. Pass to Young. Shoots over Young. Here's Wright. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the strike.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Sixers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And it's Hall in at the 5 down low. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Oh, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And Miracle Man gets it to go.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Lozada. That one falls. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Here's Lozada. Pass to Cowboy. And that misses. That would have put him up. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Miracle Man. An easy 2 on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Whittington. The shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. To the wing, right side. Here's Miracle Man. It's hauled in by Lozada. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Lozada. I count 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Beasley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Back to Young. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Softly drops in the floater. Young's gotten his second bucket.
Ooh, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
Inside, here's Young. It's good.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Right wing, down low. Here's Cowboy. He's guarded by Beasley. And the basket by Cowboy.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Young against Teague. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Teague's got 9 points. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Sixers on top. They're up by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. Between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy levels. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in a second.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in position to contest shots. This means making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and their opponent is taking advantage.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Cowboy. Pounded by Wright. Over to the left wing. Here's Young. And it's Young again missing. The 76ers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Beasley in at the center position. Teague, the pass to Wright. Shoots over Young. And it's Wright missing. Atlanta is shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Young against Teague. Pass to Young. Back to Young. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sixers. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
been about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the three-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Teague. Finished off the break. And it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. On the take, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Outside Teague. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter. Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
B.A. only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Young. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the paint. Here's Cowboy. No good off the back of the rim. The Sixers leading. Right outside. He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Cowboy lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Garbage Man. Right outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Miracle Man. Here's Garbage Man. No good with a layup. Now Young. From downtown. That shot off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The 76ers shooting 52% from the floor so far. Right outside. Yep, count it.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The Hawks trailing. And for Philadelphia, and it's Gillespie in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Into the lane, and he goes in for the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Wright. Here's Garbage Man. Misses from close range.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
From 13, Philadelphia grabs the miss. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. To the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
It's stolen by Wright. And now the Sixers on the break. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And for Atlanta, they're shooting at about 44% so far. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Going inside. Whittington. Atlanta again missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Lozada. A quick shot there. It's off target. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Back to Wright. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 11. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter here. Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Now here's Wright. Outside T. 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. The second effort. And it's Wright missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Whittington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Something else, guys, they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jumper whenever they have a chance.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Beasley. Back to T. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Now here's Young. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the 76ers lead by 13. To the paint. Here's Cowboy. That shot missing. Some solid D from Beasley. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Young against Young. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.